Hey guys, I'm Faith and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking all about my favorites for the month of September. I do not know where September went. I feel like it was here, I blinked and it was gone. I'm happy and sad about that personally. I love the summer. My booty belongs on the beach. It's just my happy place. It's my zone. But fall is my favorite season. I don't know about you guys, but there's something about the changing of the seasons that just gets me in the best mood. I love cozy sweaters. I love blankets. I love getting all snuggled up and lighting a candle and watching a really good movie on Netflix and just like the coziness that comes with fall. Does that make sense? Like, I love being cozy. I love boots. I love warm drinks again. Like, I want my latte in hand. So I digress. I love fall. I'm happy it's here. But with that being said, I have a lot of summer-ish things to talk about. So let's just jump on into this video. I'm going to have a lot to discuss. So grab yourself a snack and let's jump on in. The first category I want to talk about is body care. I have two products to discuss, and the first one is this body wash by Milk and Honey. This has notes of pink grapefruit, bergamot, and cardamom. This is number 16. My husband and I have been plowing through this stuff. It reminds me of my childhood. So when I was growing up, my grandma had a grapefruit tree in her backyard. She lived in Florida. And every single morning when we would go to visit her, we'd pick our grapefruits, she'd cut them up for us, and that's what this smells like. Like, this elicits so many memories for me. Oh my gosh, it's a dream. It's heaven in a bottle. I've never been so excited about a body wash in my entire life, you guys. I'm gonna be devastated when this thing is out. It smells so good, but it's not overpowering. It lathers up really, really nicely. A little bit goes a long way. I highly recommend you guys checking out Milk and Honey. If you haven't already, I have a discount code with them for 25% off. I'll put it in the description box down below. It's not an affiliate code. I get nothing from it. So if you want to just check it out and if you want to save some cash, I'll leave that there for you. My second favorite body care item is this body scrub. This is from Little Barn Apothecary. This is their Jasmine and Geranium Polishing Body Scrub. I love Little Barn. I've only used their skincare. I've never used their body care before, and I am like hooked because of this. I use this almost every single day, and I've barely even made a dent in that. A little bit goes such a long way, you guys. The reason I love this is because it's not oily. If you can see, it's like very, very solid in this container. You get a lot of product too, but the grains in this are not too abrasive. They're like just the right amount of grit to feel like you're actually getting a great exfoliation, but it's not like too much to where it feels scratchy, and it's not too little to feel like you're not doing anything. Also, the scent is fabulous, but more so, this product is just really, really good when you get out of the shower. So you're not going to have like that weird, like slick, like oily residue feeling with this. It's zero residue whatsoever. I really, really love this. And pairing these two together actually has been working really well too. So these are my two favorites for the month of September when it comes to body care. Okay, moving into the next category, which is makeup. I have 4 makeup items to talk about today. The first one is, go figure, a Lilah B Pebble. I love Lilah B in general as a brand. I love them. I love their mission. I love what they do. I love what they stand for, and I love their products. This pebble is the b.sassy Divine Duo Lip and Cheek, and I have been constantly using this, and the other one that I have, which is in the color Be True, for all of September, because I've been traveling a lot, I've been on the road, and this is such a multifunctional product. A little bit goes a long way. This color is very, very intimidating in the pan. Very intimidating. If I were like walking by a counter and I saw this, I would never pick it up because I would think, oh my gosh, that's too intense for me. This can be sheared out into the most natural, gorgeous pink. I'm going to try and show you. It's just like the ability to build these is so effortless. Can you see that? It's just like the most beautiful wash of pink ever. And I love using this on the cheeks, on the lips. I'll even put it on my eyes if I need to. It's just an all-in-one multi-purpose product, and it's stunning. I love this little thing. And honestly, if I could afford it, I would buy all of the colors. They're so good. Next up, if you follow me on my Instagram, I'll leave it, right here, but you would know that I love these Innisfree Smart Drawing Pens. This is the contouring pen. I know that I mentioned the blusher in a this or that I've done recently on my channel. I compared the blusher of this to the Glossier Cloud Paint. I'll leave that in the cards above if you're interested in checking that one out. But this contouring pen is so good. The color, you guys, like, Again, the reasons why I like the blusher are the reasons why I like this contour. The color, the tone, it's perfect. With contour, it can get so challenging to find the right shade to make it look like a shadow on the skin, because if it's too dark, then it just looks muddy, and if it's too light or the wrong tone, it can look ashy. Both of those things are not good. So this is the perfect tone for me. I also love the applicator. It's really user-friendly and simple to like apply to the skin and get that targeted contour that you're looking for. Not to mention this product's like $8, so it's super affordable too. So this is what it looks like right there. Again, it looks like a shadow, and I'm gonna blend it out a little bit for you guys, and you're gonna see basically nothing, which is exactly what you wanna see. Right there. It's perfect. I'm obsessed. If you have an Innisfree by you, definitely go check them out. The next product I have to talk about is a blush. This is the Ambient Lighting Blush in Nude Exposure by Hourglass. I am obsessed with this blush. If all of my blushes in my entire collection were to go away and I could only keep one, it would be this one. It is so neutral. It is the perfect mauve-y, like weirdly like your cheeks, like lit from within, like your cheeks are just a little bit rosy, like because you're out in the cold and it's fall and the air's crisp and you're just flushing, and that's what this looks like. It's so beautiful. It can get pigmented if you want it to. It can be sheared out if you want it to. It is just the perfect blush for me. I hope you're able to see that. It's right here. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you haven't checked out the Hourglass Ambient Blushes, go for it. And every single year, Hourglass comes out with like a 6-pan palette, and they normally include like a few blushes, a strobing powder, a highlighter, some contour. It gives you a mix of everything. This year's looks absolutely fabulous. I'm personally going to be picking that up during the Sephora VAB sale in November. Yes, I'm already thinking about that sale. But yeah, so if you haven't checked out any of their products, that's a really good introduction to the brand. Everything Hourglass does, it's just gold. It's gold. I love them. And then finally, the last product in terms of makeup is the Translucent Setting Powder in Glow by Laura Mercier. This is their brand new launch. I didn't know if I was going to like this or not. I consistently always use the Translucent Setting Powder in the matte original version. I'm wearing it today. It is just my go-to staple powder when it comes to baking the skin or just setting the skin. It's just an all-in-one, all-purpose, perfect product for me. The Glow gives you the most illuminating sheen ever. Like, I just put it on the highlights of my face, so I'll put it like on my cheekbones. I'll actually put it on like my jawline. I'll put it on my brow bone. I'll put it on my forehead. I'll put it on my nose, like literally anywhere that you want to pop. This makes you pop without making you look like you have any highlight on. It's the most bizarre phenomenon. I'm obsessed with this. If you have a Sephora by you, go check it out, you guys. This is like taking the translucent setting powder up to another level. And they came out with 2 shades. So I have the light shade and they have a deeper shade, which is awesome. You go Laura Mercier. Let's move on into skincare with this like makeup skincare hybrid by Dr. Jart. This is their Cicapair Recover Green Solution. It's literally green, and I could not be more impressed with this product. It is skincare, like I said, that's what it looks like. But when you put it onto the skin, the green changes into a skin tone, and it completely neutralizes any redness that you might have. So what I like to do is I'll put this on first as my base. Sometimes I'll actually only wear this and put like a setting powder on top because it can get kind of dewy, and that's it. This is like, it gives you a decent amount, like I would say light to medium coverage, and it's super hydrating, and it is so good for the skin, you guys. I'm obsessed with this. I'll probably go into more detail on this in another video, but for sake of time, just know that this product, if you have any redness, if redness is what you battle on a daily basis, then this is totally worth checking out. Next up is a cleanser. This is the Good Morning Gel Cleanser by CosRX. This is one of my favorite cleansers of all time. I always go back to this, and that's like a true fire way of knowing if you love something or not. Like, do you keep reaching back for it even though you're getting like new things in that category in your collection all the time? I always go back to this cleanser. No, the packaging isn't the most exciting. It's not like the most luxurious thing on the market. It's affordable. It's like $9 or $10, and this thing works so well. Whenever my skin is in like a state of chaos, it's breaking out, it's doing crazy things, the weather's changing, like whenever there's an imbalance in my life, I always go back to this cleanser, and it kind of balances everything back out. So Absolutely obsessed with this stuff. Next up, we have this Belif product. It is their Pore Cleaner Bubble Foam. I love this. I will probably always repurchase this product just because it's, one, so much fun to use, and two, it works like a charm. I actually love using this in the morning, which says a whole lot because I don't like to use a lot of skincare in the morning. I primarily leave all of that till the nighttime, but this product is super, super fun. So what you do, you use this airtight pump, which awesome packaging, Belif. I love this. So it's airtight, like I said. I give about 1.5 pumps. This like jelly-like solution comes out, and I put it all over my face. And what's happening is that solution bubbles up when it hits the air, and when it bubbles, it's drawing out impurities from your skin. When it's done bubbling, you rub it into the skin for a gentle exfoliation, and you rinse off. It's like a 3-step mask exfoliator all in one. It's so much fun to use, and it works so well. After I use this thing, I really, like, my pores are much smaller, they're cleaner, you know, my skin is much more smooth and even, and it really preps my skin well for makeup, so I'm obsessed with this product. The mask of choice for me recently has been Bright On by Farmacy. This is such a fun mask. If you've never heard anyone talk about this before, this is a color-changing vitamin C, you know, activated brightening mask. It's a clay mask, so it's also going to help draw out impurities from the skin. But I love this because vitamin C is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, skincare ingredient ever. And it's super fun because it's purple, but once you rub it into the skin, the vitamin C beads in here get activated and it turns the mask green. So it's really fun because it's color changing, but it's also super smart of them because you're keeping your vitamin C intact until you need to use it. And that active ingredient can go bad really quickly. So I love how they package this and how this is kind of like a really innovative idea, but also like a really smart idea at the same time. I just love it. But the vitamin C in here gives you just such a radiant glow. I leave this on for about 10 to 15 minutes, and when I rinse it off, my skin is just, it's glowing. My pores are smaller. Well, they're not actually smaller, but they look smaller. My skin is clearer. It's just a really, really good brightening clay mask that does not dry me out at all. So huge win from Farmacy. Farmacy really can do no wrong. I love them so, so much. And speaking of Farmacy, I actually have another product for them. It is their Honeymoon Glow. If you haven't checked it out, I have a full review of this product on my channel. I'll link it above right now for you if you haven't checked it out already. I'm not going to spend too much time here because I have reviewed this, but this is an AHA resurfacing night serum. Well, it has BHAs too, but it's really, really good, you guys. If you're looking for an acid serum to use at night, look no further. If you like the Drunk Elephant TLC, that one's about $90. This one's, I think, $56 or $58, so it's half the price, and honestly more effective in my opinion. So, way to go, Farmacy, you rock. It's the month of the serums, I guess, because I have 2 more to talk about. The first one, which one should we talk about? Let's talk about the Snail. So this is the Black Snail Restorative Serum by Uniq. This is a Korean beauty brand. I love Snail anything. It started off with the CosRX Snail Mucin 96. That essence is awesome. It's a little bit more thick in consistency. This one's much, much thinner. I have a review coming up comparing the 2 of these and another Snail serum as well, so stay tuned for that. But just know that this product has been so good for me in the warmer months because the consistency is much lighter than the CosRX, meaning that it sinks into my skin faster, and it's just been a very, very effective yet gentle product this summer for me. Okay, next up we have this Caudalie Vine Active Detox Night Oil. Okay, I just need to say a few things about this real quick before I actually talk about the product. I used to be terrified of serums and oils. Up until about a year and a half ago, I was terrified of them because I didn't know really anything about them. And I thought that they were going to just congest my skin. I thought putting an oil on my skin was just going to make me break out everywhere, and the opposite is actually true. So if you're like I used to be, don't be afraid. This is an amazing, amazing oil to start out with if you're new to oils. This is a dry oil. So when you put it on the skin, you really can't feel it. It absorbs immediately into the skin. It feels like nothing, hence dry oil. But this detox oil, I use it about once a week, and it really helps to clarify the skin. And finally, the last product I want to talk to you guys about today is the Adaptogen Deep Moisture Cream by Youth to the People. This cream, oh my gosh, talk about a product that I thought I was not going to like at all. When I read Deep Moisture, I was like, oh, heck no, this is not happening. They sent this over to me, just full disclosure. I probably would have never picked this up on my own, just being honest, just because I was so terrified of deep moisture. But to their like credit, this is probably in the top 5 products, like best skincare products I found all year. This is so good. It is so, like it says, deeply hydrating, but it's so lightweight at the same time. It has like this pudding consistency, sinks into the skin so quickly, and it locks the moisture right in. It's not overly moisturizing. It's not overly hydrating. It really balances out my skin perfectly. So I have dehydrated skin, so finding that balance is very, very challenging, and this is the best moisturizer I think I've ever used. This is definitely in my top 5 products of 2018 so far. Adaptogens, I knew nothing about them before I tried this product. Basically, they are mushrooms that helped your skin kind of adapt to the elements, hence the name. And so they help to fight like tired and fatigued skin and just really help you wake up. So youth to the people, you really did it. Thanks for sending me this. I'm obsessed. If you guys are by Sephora, I couldn't recommend you guys check this out anymore. Go grab a sample. I promise you will absolutely love this. And if it's a little too heavy for you, if you're super oily, Youth to the People also has like a kale lighter weight moisturizer. I've never tried it, but I've heard it's really good. So there's something for everyone. And that's it, you guys. If you've made it to the end, you are the real MVPs. Thanks for being here. If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment down below what's your favorite product of September. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.